Hi there, Low here. This is the Lowdown. Now, this episode uh, is quite somber. In fact, I thought for quite a while about not even doing it, but I figured that would be a disservice to the memory of the people who uh, didn't make it today, as well as the families of those people. So, we're going to talk about it. The first thing I want to make sure that you know is that I am not an accredited news source. There's a possibility that I'm going to get some things wrong. Feel free to go to whatever news service you normally use to make sure the information is correct. But here's what I know about it so far. There was a man, his name was Brenton Tarrant, who went to a mosque in New Zealand in the town of Christchurch. Um, he pulled up to the door of the building before going into the trunk of his car and removing an automatic weapon. And then, while wearing a GoPro on his head, went into the mosque and began firing at people. He killed a total of 41 people in that mosque before a young man managed to tackle him to the ground and take his weapon. At which point, the shooter then fled, where he had friends waiting for him in a vehicle, which then left, going to a second mosque, pulling more weaponry from his trunk, and began a second shooting, where 7 people were killed and an 8th person died on their way to the hospital. So a total of 49 people were killed in that shooting. And in the end, the man was captured, and apparently he had some friends that were helping him. It was a total of 4 people, including one of them being a woman. And it's just a terrible situation. And I know all the time people always post on social media, my thoughts and prayers are with you. And I know that doesn't actually help. But I just want to say that my condolences to what happened. There's no way that anything could make the loss of friends and family better. And just the cowardice of someone to do something like this. Apparently the man self-identified as a white supremacist, and actually, obviously a mosque is a place of worship for Muslims. So this is an act of domestic terror. That's really all the information I have on it, which I just feel so awful about what happened. And I hope there can be a swift resolution so that these families can get some peace. Like I said, if you wanted more information, I'm sure it's all over the news of pretty much any station you go to. The whole thing happened at 13:40 in New Zealand, which would be 8:40 last night here. So anyway, that's really all I got to say. I just condolences to those people. So, all right, have a nice day.